And of course, we remember the bomb cyclone. Well, it seems there's another one headed for the Midwest, and many are pointing towards climate change. Reporter Luke McGrath took a look into the issue and has the breakdown. Luke?
Yeah, thanks, Taylor. We're seeing these extreme weather events happen more and more often, and many of them can be attributed to climate change, a term we've all heard before, but there can be some confusion from time to time about what that really means. I sat down with Tristan Brown, an energy resource economics professor at SUNY ESF, to get a better understanding of what climate change really is.
You'll hear President Trump, for example, say, oh, temperatures are far colder than they are. Clearly, global warming is not occurring. And so it's important to realize that even though we're talking about the climate changing, normally warming, there's going to be more extreme changes, both in terms of temperatures, weather events, floods, droughts, hurricanes, that type of thing.
Now, with the Green New Deal resolution having been shut down in the Senate a couple weeks ago, many big-name politicians are not happy that no further action is being taken.
We're abdicating our responsibilities here in this country and around the world on one of the most vital subjects and topics that we are dealing with today, certainly we'll be dealing with in the future.
Don't listen to politicians. Look at the reports of the U.S. military putting out. That if we don't do something rapidly, just 25 years from now, when I'm about the age of the current president, then we will have a nation where we are dealing with an unstable planet.
Professor Brown cautions that extreme weather events have always occurred, but says there will be a lot more in the future for CNY and New York State as a whole.
So Superstorm Sandy, for example, which certainly impacted New York City and did have impacts in upstate New York, we expect to see more occurrences like that. As the temperatures warm in the oceans, we'll see stronger hurricanes coming around later in the year. We'll expect to see probably more snowfall, more precipitation year-round, and so I think the general trend that we're expecting is long-term, over 20 to 30 years, we do see more of those types of events than we have in the past.
Aside from legislative change at the national level, there are things that can be done at the state and local levels. Brown says he is encouraged by some of the future goals New York has set, but says Syracuse is behind some of the country's major cities.
But we have not seen what we have seen in other cities, some of the big targets like Los Angeles, St. Louis, so there are other things that could be done.
And in a recent push for improved legislation in New York State, supporters gathered in Albany on Tuesday to advocate for the Climate and Community Protection Act, which would eliminate all man-made carbon emissions by 2050.
Wow, thank you so much, Luke.
You got it.